Hello everyone, this is Neko9000, and we are back with a new game this time, Mark of the Ninja. Check it out. So I guess somehow he got shot there. Oh. I do. It's right in my hand. Stop treating me like I'm a child. You know what I'm doing. Just to expedite the process. Slit your throat, sucker. Anyways. Get rid of that. Like a boss. Do I look stupid to you? Of course I'm gonna find a place to hide. Shh. No sound. Goodbye, too. Goodbye. I am going to be like Ryu Hayabusa and have ninja vengeance. Or should they say shinobi vengeance? Shinobi vengeance. Ooh. See it. Shinobi vengeance. Yeah. Never saw it coming. Oh, he never saw that coming. I believe she thinks I am stupid. Or this is a tutorial. Whatever. Yep. Getting that scroll. That's if anyone would like to find out that secret. I haven't gotten all the scrolls in this game, but that's just one of them. I'm not going for a scroll run. And we're going on an all-kill run, so we're going to kill whoever we see. And by we, I mean me. Because you people aren't controlling what I'm doing. Only I control what I do. So this means I have all the powers. All of them. Aw, crap. Yeah, I tend to do that. So, yeah. If you see me do that, it's because I'm too much of a perfectionist to not go ahead and not have the thing work like it should. Oh, jeez. That was close. It still feels like you're dead. Ooh. So I have all the stealth kills unlocked. Or, yeah, all of them. No, but I don't need to go out your ways. I'll just take the sword anyways, pretend like I didn't have it to begin with. Whatever. But hush. Yes, I must hide all the bodies, unless I have to expedite the process. Yes. And this particular suit lets me do some things. For starters, it lets me go ahead and not have to put up with any sort of BS about killing them, so it's always a perfect kill. Let's see if I can hide this guy somehow. Ah, nah. Gotta do this because I can't just adjust the friggin' camera. Yeah, it's not too much of a gripe, but geez. I mean, I'm crouching down. Wouldn't that make the game designers assume that I'd want to go ahead and look at what's going on? Crap. Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't do anything. Anyways. Watch my shinobi run. Come here. Shh, no sound. I am shinobi. Hoot. No, they didn't. They died. They died miserably and horribly. Aye. They did. Now, what's great about this game, what I really like about it, is that it's totally a shinobi game. Like, a legitimate one. You know, like Ninja Gaiden Shinobi. Not actual shinobi. Those games aren't really games about being a shinobi. And of course you could argue, well, you're going around killing on an all-kill run as much as you can. That's technically not being very shinobi-like, and while I'd have to agree with you, yes, that doesn't mean I'm not being a shinobi. But hey, it's pretty flashy and fun, I must say, to play all-kill. And honestly, Way of the Hunt, or Mark of the Hunter, or Path of the Hunter, I think it's called, is very fun to play with. Or, you know, just use this if you already have this move. Yes, you did. You're dead. Random jump of glitch. Lol. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Simple. First things first, I shank nooblets. Does this not figure? Okay, yes, I get it. Use the friggin' map. He can't see me because his vision cone is too stupid, but let it be known that if you're in the legitimate spotting zone of guards, they will be able to see you. They will. You can go as a non-lethal run, but it's super hard to do for the most part. And yeah, you get points subtracted for for murdering people, but you know what? It's more fun dispatching your enemies as a silent shinobi than it is to go ahead and just put up with it. So yeah, typically if you weren't wearing this, but this is totally a shinobi game, it makes it to where you really need to avoid killing people, like in a very legitimate sense, because if you do, the game will pretty much punish you for it. Mostly because it really doesn't want you to, because the developers understand what shinobi do. They don't really go around murdering people unless they have to. Sure. But quite truly, they only did it as a last resort and when they needed to. They didn't do it just because they wanted to. Unlike so much video game media tends to show. Let's see, Ryu Hayabusa. Not very stealthy. In fact, goes in friggin' sword slashing all the time. Same for Strider Hiryu, even though technically he is a Strider, which is not a ninja, but technically still is, because in the Strider universe, they descended from ninjas. Or the Strider organization descended from ninjas, so yeah. Yeah, and if you're very much of an MGS fan, you'll enjoy this game, because the guards, for example, will say stupid things like, "Hey, who broke the light? Derp-a-derp." You know? Some really stupidly observant things. So, yeah. MGS fan, you'll enjoy this. So, if you really like Shanks, you'll probably like this game too for its visuals, because the guys who made that game made this game. If you're familiar at all with that. Never actually got to play it myself, but I plan to get it whenever I feel like it. Because if it's as good as this game, I'm going to have fun. And it's really good because of the fact that it's not 3D. Enemies can't really surprise you, and I like how they go ahead and convey that they can't surprise you just so easily unless you're just too quick about things. Like with Thief, I love that game, don't get me wrong. Mostly Thief the Dark Project, Thief 2 the Metal Age, and Thief 3. And Thief 3 Deadly Shadows. Not the new Thief that crapped all over what the game was about. Oh my... Just their hubris was their ruin. But this is a great stealth game. Especially from people who don't even do stealth games. And what's great about this PC port and dispatched. First things first. Sorry, Sensei. It's for the points. So, yeah. And apparently the developers actually went to Japan and hung out there for a bit. Here's some more story. So, yeah. Okay, we skipped like 2 guards. So what? Okay, 4. And alerted 1 on accident. But no alarms raised. And total honors at maximum. Because I am warrior! Yeah! And those are like the 3 I don't have because, of course, I need like those like few little scrolls that I have not found. Because I've done everything else. Because, see, I got all the stealth kills here. Hangman's Hymn. Now all the things. Well, all the kills and all the really cool stuff like the more health, gliding, again, more health, and quieter running. So here's all the styles, or paths, as the description would call them. Path of the Ninja, your typical sort of stuff. Path of the Mark, which you basically get throughout the story at the end of the game. Path of Might, and all these other paths I might add, all these other paths, but this one right here, you get by unlocking, by doing all the little symbol, or all the little side objectives. Like Path of Might, you have to do all the stuff related to it. So it gives you reinforced armor, additional protection, or basically just more health. Stealth kills restore your health, but focus no longer stops time, which was all that stuff you saw me do, slow-mo style. Path of the Hunter, the stuff I use, makes it to where I have to use two attack items can be carried instead of distraction items. And kills will automatically succeed, but items won't be replenished at checkpoints, which I'm fine with, because at checkpoints you can just, or at least, you know, ammo refill stations, you can just go to there and they'll be refilled. Path of Silence, running makes no noise, 2 distraction items can be carried, however you cannot use a sword. Basically, that is your complete non-lethal be a boss at stealth ghost sort of gameplay. And then Path of Nightmares. Enemies witnessing stealth kills will become terrified as they do discover a dead body. However, you cannot equip any distraction items. So basically, this is what I'd consider to be hard mode. I've really only used Path of Silence, Hunter, Might, and not Nightmares, because it just doesn't sound fun to me, being with little anything. So Path of Wisdom, which is part of the DLC Doshin story, you basically get a non-lethal takedown, you have no sword, but you cannot use Farsight or Focus. So basically, think of this, but underpowered, and non-lethal kills. But I just go with Path of Hunter, and we're just going to sort of change things up from time to time being. The story is rather weak in this game, but we're not here for that. Such beauty. So, yeah. Quite honestly, this game will sometimes actually require me to go ahead and switch to a different path or style to go ahead and do things like with smoke bombs mostly. I can see that. Yes. Do you think this is amateur hour? Yes, when his body is dragged past. Yes, I get it. We don't need to come back. We don't need to get over here again, so, yeah. A lot of the times you'll never have to backtrack, so if you thought this might have been Metroidvania mixed with ninja stealth killing, you done thought wrong, son. There's none of that here. Just stealth kills and sneaking. Or, I guess, just sneaking in the case of... well, wait. Yeah, I didn't actually think about that before, but I'm gonna hide his body anyways, because they gave us a clear path to take. That thing right there, that's a machine gun. Because they love hiding those things, and that's what would have happened if you touched the regular sensors. Yeah, that would have sucked, wouldn't it? And if you haven't noticed, there is a light system, which can really be manipulated or tinkered with a bit with your different abilities. Like, for example, the fungal spores, I think, maybe, that I have, or maybe I'm thinking of the dust moths, probably the dust moths. They can go ahead and fool with the lights and make it to where, like, for example, you can take out one of those lights and not have to put up with the consequences of using a dart, which makes a sound. Even though, then again, these kind of lights breaking right here make a not as loud sound as regular ones breaking. So, there is that. As you can see, you have a really good ability to jump everywhere, so it feels really good jumping and whatnot. And the guards are pleasantly stupid, just like in Metal Gear Solid 1. Isn't that grand? Now, let this not be misheard in saying that I don't think MGS2 is a good step up or anything like that, and that smart guards are bad for stealth gameplay. I'm just saying they're dumb, at least from a 2D standpoint, at least in the beginning, which is good. Sets us up for some really decent gameplay. And it's all so fun, and it's so good, even though this isn't exactly how a ninja would work. So you just come right here, and it'll go ahead and let you switch if you feel like it, but I'm not unless I actually have to. Yeah, that's the only problem with actually playing this. Or you can cut that moron from above. Stuff his corpse in there. And honestly, if you didn't have, I don't like exactly how the game will like specifically force you to use some class or some specific paths. It's a little bit annoying because, like, for example, it makes doing this this all kills walkthrough a little bit tougher than it probably has to be. Now he's going to look up, and he's going to get cut. Oh, I can hide him. Okay. Yeah, I'm only gonna hide people if it's a short amount of time to do so. If not, then I will not hide people, because that just takes longer than it has to. Well, wait, I think there was a little something up there, because typically that seems to be leading the way to somewhere else. And yes, a little bonus room. Goody. And those little speech bubbles are stuff that the devs left behind for you to listen about and hear about their design and all that. It's a pretty simple puzzle. So, yeah. Give me a second. Someone asked. Anyways, we're back. I had to deal with a bit of some resistance. I did not mean to do that, but who cares? Why do I take care of these lights? Because when you play this game as much as I have, you are not a fan of lights. And there's only one time in the entire game when the game is like, don't hit the lights, okay? You won't want to. And by hit the lights, I mean like take them out with a dart. Because I can't just speak normal. Because normal's too normal. Anyways, more running and jumping. Not gonna dive right in though. Bouncing off the walls. Yeah, it's a lot of fun using it to run all over the place because they can't hear you. Also, that was a scroll. Yeah, these challenge rooms are how you get scrolls sometimes, so sometimes you just have to really look for them. And I really love the art style for this game. It's so bleak and desolate, but also just so Ninja-esque. And you can go ahead and like put some friggin' DJ Cutman Ninja Gaiden remixes to this while running through and stabbing people in the back. That's what I did on my initial playthrough of this game. So yeah, and those little ravens right there are checkpoints. See? Nope. You ain't going nowhere. Let's see. Ah, little cat statue. I don't think that counts as hiding him right there, so we're gonna go ahead and hide him in a better spot. Oh yeah, and you probably can't tell, but you can do this. You can jump right through and stab him. And then put him right back down in the floor. I wonder if they like doing the dinosaur, at least in death. Nope. Oh, is he coming? Is he coming? Are they coming? Oh, they're gonna be stupid. Hooray, they're going to be stupid. Get stabbed, you nooblet. He was murdered, mostly due to his lack of intelligence. And his skill as a genome soldier was unrivaled, if anyone actually gets that reference. Is that all of them? Okay. Now we're gonna go down to shank them. Oh, jeez. Yes, you did, but it's going to lead to your death. It's weird that you're as stupid as you are and you somehow got hired. Yes, he can't see me. No, I don't want the stupid body that I hid in here. I just want that, man. Just let me have this. I think I turned off the music. I'm not sure, but the game has pretty decent music. I'll fix it when I'm not recording. So. No one else up here? Okay then. Yeah, you see that little cone right there? That's who's going to hear that. Don't worry. As long as I'm hiding behind this spot, he won't be able to see me. No matter what. Because you know why? Stupid, that's why. Get stabbed! You're dumb. You deserve death. You see, it also shows, because of course it doesn't run on a thief engine of sound, it shows exactly where you probably would hear them. And this really just does work, and I love everything about this game, except for the story. That's really the only thing that's bad about this game. But then again, not all stealth games need to have BioShock Infinite worthy stories. So, yeah. Or BioShock Infinite levels of stories. Oh. And that's what happens when you go ahead and jump and then attack instead of attacking. People can hear you. It happens. Oh no, he must have been lured in by the sound. I have to be more careful of that. It's a good thing he was probably not that smart. Oh. Oh wait. Yep, the only one in the room. Sweet. Up the vent. And that is why these things come in handy. Because otherwise you're screwed. If you touch that laser right there, the machine gun right there comes out. Although you're fine if you're like right here. You're actually pretty well set. Anyways. Now we must scale the building even higher by using death-defying wall climbing. Gotta be careful here. I think he actually comes over here, so... Or he doesn't. Okay. I could just stab him from behind anyways. And also, this game is so much harder with all the necessity of having to sneak around even on a higher basis than if I didn't go on an all-kill run. Yes, I'm waiting. Yes. Nope. You're dead. There was no alarm. None at all. You're too far dead for that to be a thing. Yeah, it's best you always... Oh, what's this back here? Oh, geez, there's a dude right there. Goodbye! No one will miss your body. Also, I recommend you play the DLC Dosen's Tale after you beat the main story. It'll get you ready for the DLC. Or Dosen's Tale. Jeez. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut it right here. It's been very wonderful. This is Neko 9000, signing out.